Make that a little bit smaller. Can I see okay? Okay, so hopefully this doesn't end in disaster. I'm really hoping this goes through the first time. I still have a couple of little strategic elements that I want to handle with this. But let's go ahead and pull up what I need for Ernst. Okay. Get myself all psyched. Am I ready to do this? I'm ready to do this. So my splits, again, I have one quick setting to take care of before I get too excited. Again, I might screw up my splits, so if it ends up a little bit off, that's why. Hopefully I get it right the first time, but I have to remember what my goals are with each of them. So, how do I want to do this? I think I know how I want to do this. You know what, actually, I was just thinking about how my strategy might change a little bit. No, that's fine. Okay. Okay. Alright, well, yeah, let's see how this goes. Here we go. It's exciting. I'm gonna keep my fingers off the turbo button, too. Because there's so much in this that you just, like, have to skip through everything. It's really annoying. And that would actually be a big benefit toward playing the Japanese version. Because you don't have to deal with as much, well, the text just takes forever. So I am expecting this to take 2.5 hours. Hopefully it goes really well. I can't help thinking I'm gonna mess up my splits, but it is what it is. Also, this first run, I have very specific plans, which I might restart after about 10 minutes in. So hopefully I don't have to do that. Hopefully this goes fine. But we'll see. We will see how well this goes. Got us some 5,000 gold. Already off to a good start, guys. I just got 5,000 gold. This is working out great. I'm super excited. Exactly what I planned for. I'm Ernst. Hi, I'm Ernst. I shouldn't make fun of him. I'm going to, but I shouldn't make fun of him. It takes forever for them to quit talking. Okay. And so now what I'm going to do is go adjust my cargo capacity. I don't know why I suddenly feel so tense. I've already run this a few times. And it's not like I'm really competing very hard to not invest. See, there's already time to save. So let's adjust that load capacity. Okay. And I want 20 bullets, and I want no guns, and that'll be good. Alright, so that's all set. And then from here we need to, let's go ahead and assign our crew real fast. So assign them 50 and 50. And you can do a little bit different ratios, but this seems to be just a safe number to run through unless you get really low on crew. Which I don't see myself facing. Okay, and then we will go to the dock, because I don't have anything else to do here. And then we have to listen to Hans yakking away some more. Hans. I don't know how you pronounce his name. I'm probably making somebody mad. Captain. So I tried to make my splits in areas that would actually make sense. for my run. And it's kind of funny because this is very specific directions that I want to make sure I end up at. Yes, I know how to do deliveries. Come on, Hans. Come on. Come on. Alright, far from a captain, your father. Yeah, okay, here we go. Alright, so I need to do my supplies. Supply all. And that'll just give me a little bit more distance I can go. And we're going to take off. Something like that. Alright, so now the goal here is we're going to go up north. And we're going to sail pretty much over the northern European coast. And that's kind of a creepy message to see on there. There's that supply port. We'll go ahead and blow past it. Oh boy. Of course I get a spam bot. Of course. I really don't need to be up this high north, but I will anyway. Okay, so my plan right now is to get myself to this supply port that is to the south, and the villages are what really become the big random factor here, because again, I've talked about this in my other speedruns, but I might as well repeat it in this, my other attempts for setting up for a speedrun. That is very uncomfortable ad. So we'll go ahead and supply up, and we're going to go straight north from here. Okay, not quite straight north, but pretty close to straight north. And man, I got really tempted to save. I'm so used to save spamming on this. Alright, so I got paid. Rather, my crew got paid, my crew of 1. Definitely don't want to miss finding this village because I want to. Okay. So this is one of the big variables that I was wanting to watch out for, because I need to land here. And this one isn't that important. But I'm going to go ahead and entertain them, and then I'm going to go back to the supply port. So this is, if this was not here, I'd just keep going, obviously. But it's here, so it kind of throws off my plans. Actually, no, I take that back. I'll be going on to the next supply port, so that's fine. So this should be 25, which is not. I guess I did my thing wrong. I took my notes wrong. Oops, no, I don't want to cast off. I want to search. Yeah, my notes say for some reason 22. I'm pretty sure it's not 22. I was imagining I must have put 25, but no. We're gonna keep entertaining. So this has cost us a lot of food. I might have to... I think I'm gonna have to go back to that supply port, maybe. The Aurora Borealis. You know what? We'll make it. I'll be fine. This might crash and burn. Who knows? That'd be a great start to this. But what I'm really hoping for is just kind of setting the bar. And I'm hoping this sets a very solid bar, actually. But I do like thinking that this sets it up so that way there's other people who will hop into this and give it a go. And I'm super thrilled about the idea of people pretty much using my exact strategy or modifying off of it. Like that makes it really exciting for me. But you'll see my strategy kind of boils down to trying to not come back and report in. Like that's going to be a big aspect, is just not having to report in all the time. Just kind of get everything you need in one trip. The only problem is you can't quite make that. You need money, and I'm not going to spend any time doing trading, which is probably one of the most unique aspects about this run, I imagine, is I am doing absolutely zero trading. Trading does take a while to make money, and at least whenever you don't have a lot of money to begin with. So it's, yeah. It's one of those things that's really fun to do, especially if you want to do the whole take over the world thing, which I highly recommend. That's one of my favorite parts of this game, is you pretty much just go around and take over all the ports through trade. You never have to fight. Okay, so we're coming down over here. I'm gonna have to go back up north just a little bit, about here. We'll check and see if this village is here. It hasn't been there the last couple of playthroughs I've had. But, we'll go ahead. Oh, hey, it is. Go figure. The one time I actually, like, am trying to hurry is when this pops up. Okay, so we'll go ahead and entertain. This looks like it's going to be a couple of entertainments before they finally give me what I want. And I'm not far from a supply port, so I'm not worried about having to run out of food. So 25, we'll do 30 and then check. Cat's wanting to eat. Okay, Stellar Sea Cow. Oh yeah, I have been here before. Alright, so, should I? I'm using 2 food per day, and it'll take me, I guess I could play it safe and go ahead and stock up. I could probably make it to the next port, but we'll stop in Nome, and I will definitely be stocking up whenever I get to that port up there. And actually, I was thinking about it, whether I will reset if I don't have either the mammoth or the saber-tooth. And I don't know, like I kind of want to. I feel like that would be probably the best thing to do, is to reset at that point. But at the same time, I think with these 2 villages here, especially if I get one more out of the 3 that I'm going to pass by, that should be enough. It doesn't matter which of those 3, because all 3 of them are actually pretty valuable. But if I have doing any of those 3, then I'll be good. But anyway, this split that I have marked for Reach Lisbon is I just do this whole northern section, and after I get that all in, I want to come back to Lisbon, as the name suggests, in my contract, and then I will sell the discoveries I have. And then after I do that, with any luck, that should be enough money to fund the rest of the trip. And if it is, then we'll be in a really good position. And if it's not, then well, it was a fun run while it lasted. No, if that's the case, then like if I have less than 5 ingots, then I'll head on over to turn in my map too, and that should give me another probably like 3. And that I don't see myself needing more than 5. Like, you should be able to do this within 5 ingots. which I think is a big deal for seeing other people doing runs, is they try to amass a bunch of money. And I don't blame them. Quite frankly, that's the best part of this game, is you can just make tons and tons of money if you take some time to properly invest into things. I believe the wind current's really low. Yeah, the wind current. The wind's really slow right now. Oh yeah, you can angle and you'll get a little bit more speed. Oh cool, so this village is here. I might... I'm tempted to play it safe and go back and resupply. Because if either one... Oh, I don't need to search. Let me, yeah, I'm gonna go back and resupply. Because I'm not far, and if either one of those other villages is there, I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need it really bad. Don't worry about... I don't know exactly how much entertainment this needs. I'm guessing in the neighborhood of 40. But so far, we're off to a really good start, honestly. I mean, as much as I do like the... Of course, I have 7 guys leaving. Yeah, that's gonna throw a wrench into my plans. Now I'm really hoping that I don't have the other 2 villages pop up. That'll really mess me up. Shoot, this is gonna take a lot of time. Try to find a way to work around the wind blowing against me. Alright. I think that's actually one of the most interesting things about sailing ships, is they actually can sail against the wind. It's the most interesting thing. There's a lot of cool, I want to say science behind it, but I don't know if that's the right term for it. Come on. It's gonna drive me nuts. Of course I say that, honestly, don't know that much about sailing. So this takes my route a little bit differently. I'm gonna go ahead and avoid going... Oh jeez, man. That wind does nothing. And it doesn't help my cruise. We're gonna have to have more men navigating. I didn't want to mess with this, but yeah, that really messed me up. Having my guys leaving, like, come on, you really want to stop just in the middle of this frickin' little island here? Are you nuts? Are you insane? Apparently so. So we're gonna go this way. Hopefully I start picking up some speed. Oh, come on. That's okay. This is fine. Everything's fine. And then we're gonna go... Okay, there we go. Yeah, once you get three knots for the speed of the wind, it's not so bad. So we're gonna go north here. We're gonna see if the mammoth is up here. And if it is, great. I'm hoping it's not. I want there to be... I don't want it there. And I'm hoping the saber-tooth isn't here either, because that's really going to mess with my amount of food. Oh, I could have went that way. Oh well. We're good. Could have went a little bit to the east there. Going up north. Doesn't really mess with my run much. Please no. Please don't show up. Doesn't look like it's here. Oh, of course. Of course. Why wouldn't it? Okay. Don't search, you fool. We're gonna have to entertain until at least 60. I guess I'm gonna have to plunder. That's just how it's gonna have to be. But I've actually got some interesting... Oh, I was gonna research something, and I forgot to check. Oh well, that's fine. But I know that I have to get my friendship to 60, so that's what we're doing right now. Hopefully that'll do. One more. And then we'll plunder them. Of course I lost more crew. Why wouldn't I? So now I'm down to 9 men. God, you have no idea how bad I wanted to go ahead and save there. Okay. Yep. Sail? Well, at least with less crew, I don't have to worry about food as much. Look on the bright side of things, right? Okay, let's just go ahead and assign everybody to navigation. This just isn't gonna cut it. I know what I'm looking for, so I'm not worried about the visibility or the ability to find stuff. Okay, so let's go on this way. Oh, almost got myself a little bit stuck. Okay. Alright, so we'll go on down here, and we'll go back up north, and after this landmass, we get past it. And I really hope the saber-tooth isn't here. If it's here, it is just going to really, really screw up my run. Okay. Oh no, it's... Ah! Any other time, anybody else would be like, "Yes, I got all of them. I'm gonna have so much." But no, I have to plunder a bunch of food. We're gonna make it work. It just sucks because it's gonna knock down my luck, and then everybody's gonna be so unhappy with me. And I do plan on bringing my luck back up. So entertain. So I'm not even going to kid myself, it's going to have to be up to 65. So we picked up 40 barrels, and at 60 we're going to have used 30? I forgot the math. It's 4 for every 10, so it's 24 that I would use at 60. And we're going to get attacked. And lose even more crew members. Alright, so let's get out of here. Oh my goodness. So luckily that was the last major village. There's a couple more that I could go to. But this was the part that was the most questionable. And it went all wrong. There's a couple of ways it could go really bad, a couple of ways to go really good, and a couple of ways to go just kind of ho-hum. I was kind of just like, okay, it'll be acceptable if I just have like 2 or 3 villages. No, I got all of them, all 5 of them I nailed, and oh, that sounds wonderful, until until you realize how much you're gonna lose a bunch of men and food. So I'm kind of scraping by right now. Hi, Rapunzies. This game's about sailing. You can play the game as a pirate, or you can play as a trader, or in this case I'm playing as a guy who's a cartographer, who's pretty much trying to map the world. And the best part is you don't actually have to complete the map to finish and win the game. Like what I'm going to do is not actually finish the map. And then, yeah, you just get really famous. I want to say I'm kidding, but you really do just get famous. What makes it even better is I'm not even going to turn in most of my discoveries until right at the end of the game. So So it's just kind of like out of nowhere, here's this guy with all these discoveries he's found, and we're just like, what the heck? So let me double check if this village is here. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be here? At least I have plenty of food. So I can play it safe for what I'm thinking, because I need to go, I need to raise my luck before I turn everything in Lisbon. And that means that I have to have a Flat Earth Society facility there, I don't know, building. And I don't know if Lisbon actually has one. I want to say it's gotta. I mean, it's the freaking capital of Portugal. Why wouldn't it have one? It should have one. But then, like, Amsterdam doesn't have a fortune teller. So, then again, I guess fortune teller isn't really, like, a necessity. There's that supply port. And then let's just go ahead and go straight on down from here. I'm not going to worry about discovering Dublin or wherever else. No one cares about Dublin. We know where Dublin is. So yeah, we'll go on down to Lisbon, and we'll see if... Okay, yeah, I don't trust those ships. We'll go down to Lisbon and see if there's a Flat Earth Society here. And the reason why I want to take care of it before I turn in anything is your luck increases based on the money, the percentage of money that you put in. Oh my god, please tell me there's one here. Yes, okay. Alright. I was gonna be so annoyed. You know what, I probably should change that split to, okay, so I need 20%, so 20% of 80, why can't I do math? 160, so we'll do 161, make that 5. Okay, so there's one donation. 20%, that is, why can't I do math? 130, just to make an even number. Okay, so there's 2. Oops. So I can pretty much donate all of my money, but we're doing about 20%, so that'll be overkill, 120. And then, you know, 110, that'll be more than 20%. So that's 4 donations. You know, I'll just do 100 each time, because this should be more than enough to really... I appreciate Rapunzel. Yeah, I'm excited to do this stream. This is my first speed run, so it's fun for me, especially since this is pretty much like my favorite game of all time. So, anyway, thanks. I really appreciate you being here. Okay, so that is all of my money I just donated, and I should have really great luck. I'd be kind of surprised if it's not maxed out now, even after plundering. And we're gonna go here. Yeah, I'm gonna change that split to leave Lisbon. Oh, I accidentally hit. I don't want the tutorial. Oh man. Okay, well there's a waste of time. Alright, let's get the contract. Yes, I agreed to the terms of the contract. Let me go ahead and turn in the 6 discoveries I have. Alright. The Aurora. 2 ingots. So this is tons and tons of money. I'm not going to need anywhere near this much to finish the game. I kind of like the idea of running over to London and seeing if there's a sloop. Because if I can pick up a sloop, that'll be really, really useful. But I don't know. I feel like I could do this without it. So there's a saber-tooth. Okay, everything's turned in. Right. Okay. Alright, so here we go. Head back out. So I got 6,000 for my rating, 27 ingots. Oh, I gotta get men. I need more men. Let's switch said. Where is the bar? There we go. I don't know why I'm going over there. I need to go over here. No, I don't want to hear your life story. Just freaking, okay. I don't need to do the treating, but let's do it anyway. Oh, really? The Governor General of Holland is looking for me? Tell me all about it, please. That's 20 men, and we're gonna have to adjust our assignment. And let me go ahead and do that before I forget. And yeah, I'll change that to leaving Lisbon after the fact. Okay. Alright, so my whole crew is ready to... Oh, I don't need to go to the trader. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Alright, so we'll go ahead and go here. We'll stock up as usual. No, please, God, no. No, I don't want to hear your advice. Alright, guys. Here we go. So we're going to go down, we'll just do the Nile. Get that taken care of. And then we're going to come back up. You don't need to take care of anything in the Mediterranean. I think you can get a little bit of adventure rank by going into the Black Sea, but, or is that the Dead Sea? I don't know which one that is. The one that's to the northeast of the Mediterranean. I could go there. I don't see any point. I just don't think you get enough points to make it worthwhile. So, waste of time getting all these ports discovered. I probably should have not increased how many men I put in for a lookout. But hey, you know what? This is fine. So let's see here. What are we doing, guys? So that village isn't there, and that's fine. Let's go ahead and stock up in Alexandria. And then after we're done, I don't know why I keep wanting to run around in there. Oh, you know what? I goofed. I royally goofed. I should have, while I was in Bordeaux, gotten some bombs. Rather near Bordeaux, not in Bordeaux. I could change my route to go to Santo Domingo. That'll really mess with my route. Let's not do that. Man, that sucks though. I might consider going back. I'll have to think about this for a minute. Because I can't think of where else. You know what? Actually, you do get some in India. So, I'll wait till I get over there. Oh, geez, I just blew past that village. That's okay. I have to come back anyway, so it's fine. I don't care what anybody says, this music is jamming. It's probably one of the best parts of this game is it has some really nice music. I think that was one of the big things that drew me in whenever I first started playing this game. Just pass by this village and take care of it when I come back. But yeah, that was one of the big things that I really liked about this video game series, or this game, not the whole series, is you have such great music. And I remember the first time I played this, I was like, what the heck? Like, nothing makes sense, because I think everybody who's ever tried playing this game is thinking that it's like Sid Meier's Pirates. And you get quite the wake-up call if you try to play it like that. So, it probably turns off a lot of people too because of that. Oh, of course. I actually didn't mark that properly on my map either, but it's not gonna matter. A little bit of a time delay for me. I gotta go pick up this other village that I blew by to. And then that'll be it for the Nile. And I think I won't worry about getting more men for a little bit. I think we're gonna be good for a little bit. Oh, never mind. We will not be good for a little bit. Let's get out of here. Get out of here. We're going to be sailing a little bit slower. I could adjust my crew, but I feel like by the time I do that, I'll have burned away more time in the menu than actually saved being able to sail a little bit faster. So, that's fine. The in-game days I'm not worried about. They just don't matter. Oh god, this is gonna take all week to get out of here. Alright, so Alexandria. We're gonna pick up some men here and stock up, of course. I probably should do an extra split for Alexandria, but it's too late now. It's already set up how I have it. So let's go ahead and talk to this gentleman. We'll go ahead and do some treatment. Treats? Did you know the Governor General of Holland is looking for you? You don't say. I wish somebody would tell me that. I have no idea. My Caravelle and Latina. Alright, we're all set. We got 20 men on our ship. Boy, everything is just going wrong. I mean, just everything. So this is actually getting kind of a funny run to me. It's hilarious to me that everything just is not going how I want it, and it's like I'm getting stuff that most any other time I'd be like, oh, awesome. But because of what I know with the speedrun, it's going, no, this is not so awesome for me. I guess one of the big things though is I'm actually getting quite a few villages early on, so that's a nice boon. It means there's less out there that I have to explore. But yeah, there's another. What do we got? There's 50 villages, and I found 5 plus another, 6. And I wasn't paying attention to how many I found in the Nile. Was that 4? Doesn't matter. I'm gonna find out either way, because I'm gonna go to every single location. We're gonna find every single village. It's not even gonna be a big deal. I'm gonna go ahead and grab Madeira and Santa Cruz. We're gonna grab those. And there we go. How are we doing on food? I got plenty of food. And especially since I was gonna say since I'm low on sailors, I'm not gonna burn through food as fast, but oh, that's not true. That is not true at all. I have a full crew right now. Okay, so since I raised my luck, I'm hoping that means I don't have to worry about storms. I probably will, and I'm gonna hug the coast either way, so I'm not worried about it. It just makes it kind of annoying that it's just gonna burn time if I do have a storm. Speaking of the devil, let's go and just pop into port. And that'll be a good time to just stock up and not really worry about it. Yeah, I'm doing really well right now. This is going really well. I'm thinking of doing an extra loop just to make absolutely sure I have enough fame. Because the last times that the 2 dry runs that I've done with this game, I have been short on fame. And I've had to go back and explore more of the map and get more points that way. So I'm pretty much just trying to get like every nook and cranny at this point. So, like, last time I didn't want to go up to Timbuktu, and, well, we're gonna go up to Timbuktu. Let me tell you, gentlemen. Let me tell you. We're gonna check out that village in a minute. We're gonna get this other village and/or Timbuktu. Okay, Timbuktu is here. There's no village. So we are gonna go back, and I don't care about the wages. Holy heck! Oh, I understand he has to tell me, and it's funny because he tells me, and he's the only person on my crew, so he's the only one that gets. Rather in my, it's funny, crew pay, none of my sailors get paid. I guess they get the perk of they get to travel the world, they just have to work. But yeah, so right now we are looking at, there's a village that we did not get, that we should have. Actually, there's, what? Where are we? Okay, so two potential villages in here. So let's check on that. I'm guessing neither one's gonna be here. I already passed by one. Alright, neither one's here. Okay. Should be an instant find. I'm just waiting for me to go to these places where I've never had issues, and then it's like, oh hey, 7 guys left. 7 men have decided they no longer want to sail. Alright, so we're almost to Cape Town. Let's land at this village. Let's go and search. Oh, I was going to say a zebra. That's not quite a zebra. Quagga? So there is a event that can happen here if you land right on the square, which if you're hugging the coast will absolutely happen. And I just went right past it. So we're good. And we are about to reach Cape Town. The next split. That's exciting. There it is. Drop on in, shall we? Alright. Doing good, guys. We're doing good. I want to say this is good time, but I have no idea. So, for 25 more days. So this is where I can start to do some variants to help in the future, which I might just want to do right now. So let's go and land at this village. This should be an easy search, and then we'll do. I'm trying to think if there's another one or if I've already passed it. I must have passed it already. Okay, so we're gonna go down. We're gonna explore some way down this way. This is really just to clear out a bunch of the map, because if I don't do this, I'm going to be short on fame. So whenever I turn in for the map, this should actually help quite a bit. This is actually going to be a really bold maneuver though, because I'm going to see about heading to Australia and clearing out Australia. And the problem with doing that is, for one, I'm not entirely sure I'm gonna nail it, or I'm hoping I do. So I'm hoping it's right around here. But if I don't do it right, I'm going to be missing a lot. So this is actually completely impromptu attempt, which may be going really bad. In fact, let me check my map. Okay, I'm just not there yet. But I do need to go northeast more. Because I am definitely way too far to the south. Yeah, I'm off. I'm way off. Okay, well, we'll just continue this way. Shoot, no, this isn't gonna work. No, this is going to work. This is completely impromptu. I have not tried this before. So I'm gonna find out real fast if this is working well or not, and so far it's okay. This isn't causing me problems yet. In fact, this might be actually working out extremely well. So we're gonna find out. Definitely looks like we're good though. Oops. Village down here. Village right here. No, okay. Let's go ahead and pop in and supply. Yeah, this is definitely an alternate route, which is going to throw off my timer for, is it Delhi or Dilly? Because I pretty much will be reaching it not in the way I intended. Because originally what I was going to do is just keep hugging the African coast, go up into India, and then, you know, go along that coastline. But yeah, this way is going to let me uncover more of the map without having to backtrack. Okay, so it looks like I'm not going to hit that, or there's no village there. So let's go over to New Zealand. And this is also where I get into this fun little escapade of trying to find stuff in a very bold manner. We're gonna let's check on this village first if it's here. Yeah, it's not here. Okay, so let me go ahead and stock up. I was gonna have to stock up regardless, but I figure I'll hit the village first if I did need to. If it was there, I might as well hit that village first. Okay, so I'm gonna supply up. Yeah, I'm surprised I'm being so bold with this, considering this is my first speedrun and I have not tested a lot of what I'm doing. So it'd actually be really funny for me to just end up failing, like end up dying in this game. In real life, that's not funny. So yeah, I've had some stuff really throw off my plans, but I think we're doing really good, especially considering. It's going to be a matter of what am I going to do about the Pacific Ocean. Because there's a lot of ground. Actually, I should be kind of zigzagging a little. So I might uncover more of the map doing this. Which is fun because I also might accidentally completely miss Easter Island. Not that it'll be terribly... village there. Okay, so now we're going to go straight northwest, and that'll take us to a supply port. Oops. And this is mostly just trying to uncover more of the map so I don't have to do it later. That's the hope anyway. Starting to get a little nervous now when I accidentally went north a ways and I've completely missed the island that I'm looking for. No, I should be coming on. Oh no, I passed it. There's no doubt I passed it. Because that should be even to the top of Australia. And yeah, it should be like right in here somewhere. So that's kind of kind of nerve-wracking a little bit. Well, you know what? I don't have to have it, so it's fine. I just gotta find the other one, which is to the, I'm pretty sure it's more to the south. And it should be straight north of New Zealand, so yeah, it should be right in here somewhere. There it is. Oh, you see how fast you can get yourself all turned around in this? I shouldn't say turned around, but you're, you can get lost. You can get lost really fast from what you're looking for. So I think, I'm trying to think what route I want to take. Oops, I don't want to sail yet. I want to restock. Let's go ahead and go straight northwest of here. That is the supply port that's north of New Zealand, yes. So we'll go straight northwest here. And hopefully we'll come onto the island that has a village. Whether it does or doesn't end up having that village is going to be a fun matter in of itself. Okay, so there's the islands that be to the south of it. And the little dotted islands, that would be where the village would be if it were here. I will worry about that supply port whenever I go back that way later. So, now we're going to go back around this side of this island. We're coming up just north of Australia. And I'm hoping this actually reveals enough of Australia that I don't need to go back. I don't think it's really exploring the whole of Australia. That's okay. This is fine. So let's go and restock. This is definitely a huge change in my strategy. So I'm really curious how this is going to play out for me. I think fewer people are more interested in what I'm going to end up doing than I am. Okay, so from here, we need to go just to the west, and then we'll go southwest and south. See if there's the village here. There it is. Okay. Let's land ourselves. Oh, why did I search? I know I'm not gonna find it. Let's get it up to 20, and we'll do a search. I might just have to do it at 25. Okay, so that's found. Let's go up north from here. Get out of this little Gulf area at the northern part of Australia. See if there's a village here. There is. Man, I actually had to get pretty close for that to reveal. That's weird. Am I short on men? That doesn't make sense because I'm getting 25 days of sailing with what I got. So we'll bring this up to, I think 30. I'll try 20. Let's see what 20 gets us. Nothing. Let's go up to 30. So I'm thinking what happens with the levels of your searches is they are 10, 20, 30, 40, etc. Or they're by fives. They're one or the other. And that's completely based on whether you have good luck or not. If you have good luck, it's going to be the 0, 10, 20, etc. If you don't, it's going to be fives, and it'll be 5 higher than otherwise. Okay. So we're coming to Dilly in a way that I did not intend, but let's go ahead and count this. definitely not how I intended. Okay, so from here, we're gonna go this way. And I do realize there's villages that are up on that island just to the north, but I need to get myself back across to Africa. If there's this village here, I need to go back and resupply. If it's not here, I'll be good. Actually, I need to go to that other village that's to the south of here and see if that's there. So I might have to go back and resupply. Or even more interesting, I could go back up the coast to Australia, or excuse me, back up the coast all the way to Africa, and then just come straight back up. It's really throwing off my plans. We're kind of zigzagging around. But hey, you know what? It is revealing more of the map, which is what I really need. Okay, so we got that animal. Yeah, there's definitely a boon to getting your luck up. It's gonna let me get it up a little bit. Hoping this village isn't here. Because if it is, I'm gonna have... Yeah, of course. I'm probably gonna have to plunder them. I'll be able... With 20 food, I'll be able to do 10 actions. That'll get me to 50. Yeah, I can do it. I'm gonna have to plunder afterward. Which is a shame. It's a real shame. I was hoping not to plunder this whole... Well, after the initial start, I was hoping not to have to plunder, but yeah, we're gonna do it again. Okay. Thanks for your help, guys. I really appreciate it. Now give me all your food. Why I feel so lucky that they didn't counterattack either. They must have been so surprised. It would be like, hey, give us your food. Okay, so how am I gonna do? Let's just go back. Let's just go. I'll sell up for a few days. Till like December 20th. The end of December 20th. And then we'll come back down. For like, oops, I'm still early in December 20th. Okay, now we'll go back down, and that should be revealing a good bit of the map. I could go and check the map, but it seems like such a waste of time. So keep going this way until about December 25, end of Christmas, and then we'll go back north. Excuse me, northwest. So I'm probably like sailing way off, a little too far south, which is fine. I mean, honestly. Okay, let's go back up north. I guess I could check my map. Okay, so I'm actually doing it pretty well. Although I gotta get to Madagascar. Is this Madagascar? Actually, yeah. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Okay, so I found the 3 ports that I want to find. These I didn't want to find necessarily just yet, but that's fine. We will go... let's go over here. We're almost out of food, but that's fine. We got a supply port that's over on the other side of the island here. And this should be a real fast search. I just need to double check this other village doesn't have anything, if it's there or not, I should say. If it's there, I can go ahead and, well, I'm going to have to stock up regardless. So we're going to stock up at the supply port that's over here. And then we're going to go down and see if the village is there. And if it is, we'll take care of it. And probably, well, we can keep on, because there's a lot of little ports on the east side of Africa. Alright. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Of course it's there. I'm finding just like the most valuable villages. And it is so frustrating because I'm like, no, I don't want this to be here. It's going to throw off my food supply, my plans. But at the same time, it also makes sure that my fame is going to be a little bit higher. So yeah, that's really helping the final results of this. God. Okay. I just like thinking that I'm going to take all this time to explore a bunch of the map, and I'm going to end up with like 3,000, 4,000 extra fame over what I need. So, yeah. Okay, so we've hit 1 hour. I almost just sailed off. That would have reset everything. So we need to get up to 60. And then we'll do a search. There we go. Dodo. Alright, let's get out of here. How are we doing on food? We sell for another 10 days. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about resupplying. Let's just go back over onto the African coast and we will resupply over there. I try not to have this up. I'm not sure if it messes with the frame rate and how fast the game runs by having that display up. I feel like it does, but I have no actual practical application of checking. It'll be just my luck for this village to be here. I don't want it to be. Okay, so it's not. Let's go up to this port up here. Yeah, we can keep sailing. We're getting kind of low on food, but the fewer stops I make, the less time that it's gonna eat through. I'm not sure how far I can get myself up this before I'm out of food, but I mean there's ports all the way to the end. There's one more port, and there's also a village up here that I think should be easy to... Excuse me, there's 2 more ports up here. There might be a village over here, and there is, and I'm hoping that I don't need to entertain them at all. Okay, I lucked out. I would have just left if that was the case. I wouldn't have had to worry about it, but Cairo's up here. I'll just go ahead and stock up in Cairo. That was a heck of a push, though. It's getting a little bold. I probably shouldn't be pushing so hard on a first run. But, oh well, that is what it is. Okay. Now again, there is a strategy of just loading up on more food and less water. Because you're going to need to use food whenever you get to villages to entertain them. But I've run through this without... I mean, I've had issues. I guess I can't say I haven't had issues by running half water, half food. But you can get it done. You can finish the game doing it that way. So I might consider later on revising that strategy, but for right now, it hasn't caused me too much headache. It's made me nervous, it's made me make decisions like having to plunder. But it's also in positions where the plunder's kind of going to have to happen. With the predicament I get myself in. And considering that I've got my luck, like I maxed out my luck and then I plundered once, I should be okay. So we got a couple of ports here, potentially a village up here as well. Cool. Grab this village. The fun part is this is like right across the street from a port. So if I were low on food, which I'm not, this would be not at all a worry for me. Okay. I don't see any reason to bother continuing up this river. I can explore a little bit more of the map. There's no other villages or ports down there. So, here we go. How are we doing on food? We got food. That's all we're worried about. We will hit a port up here. If the village is there next to it, we'll do the village and probably have to resupply. If it's not, we'll be okay. And it's not. So, we keep on sailing. I don't know why I'm hugging the coast there. I really don't need to. We'll go to the village here. That should be a quick find of 0 entertainment for them. King Cobra. Lovely. How are we doing on food? We're good. So I think... what was the port that sells? Is it Goa that sells... I think it is Goa that sells balm. Let's pop in there real fast, buy a couple of balm just in case. I think with my luck as high as it is, it shouldn't be a problem. I don't think I'm going to have any issues with storms. But let's pop in here and double check. I think they sell balm here. I'm not positive. This is not an inspiring speedrun at all. It is here. I did read right. I think I'll buy like 5 of them. My last run, I think I used like 2, and then the one before I used 3, if I remember correctly. But yeah, we'll play it safe. Here's number 4. Let's buy one more. Again, this is just playing it safe. I'm burning like a minute or so on my time, but frankly, there's a lot of points from this that you could save several seconds all over. And I'm sure there is a more efficient route in unveiling the map and also grabbing all the villages. But this is an uncontested speed run, so I'm not too worried about whether this is the most efficient ever. Just posting a time period. Actually, let me look at the map real fast, see how much. Oh yeah, the Indian Ocean's pretty well covered. Okay. Kind of go northish a little, just to try to reveal a little bit more of the map and then come back down. Okay, so there is a village there. Let's go ahead and grab that. Okay, so that one's an immediate find. That's really nice. Saves me a lot of trouble. Village here? No. Alright. Let's go on down. So this is where it can get a little tricky because there's a lot of little places here. I'm going to grab this port and then I'm going to go back up. Okay. There's 2 ports down here that I need to grab, then we're going to go on the other side, on the southern side of the island of where Delhi's on. I didn't actually want to sail right to there, but that's fine. And then we will, go down here. See if there's a village. There is not. a village over here, and it looks like there's not. So this is kind of a waste to be going under here because most of this map has already been discovered because I've already gone through Dolly. There's a village here though, which I would have found regardless. But yeah, if there was a village, then that would have been really painful to kind of miss that. Because there's two that end, or excuse me, there's one. No, there's two that end up over here. So I need entertain to 50 for this one. And I think I'm gonna lose. Yeah, I'm gonna lose men on this one too. I forgot what it is, but I'm gonna lose men. All right, yeah, Komodo dragon. Let's take off. And I can't remember. I got the bottom two ports. There's one more up north. I want to grab men before I go sailing off more. Hey, I lucked out and actually found the bar quickly. I don't want to talk to you, I want to talk to you. Sure, let's do a treating of people. Give guys something to enjoy. Some fruit. I just need 7, so that suits me just fine. And I'll assign 20 to my ship, and we're still assigned 50-50. So that works out well. Alright, we're all good. Let's... Oh! I can't get back over here. Alright. Supply? I feel like it'll be just my luck to get like 39,800 fame or something like that whenever I get back. And oh, that'll make me so mad. You have no idea. Okay, so there's a village here. Potentially. Oh, I'm sorry, I need to get on the other side of this. Alright, so I'll go up here. Potentially village right in here somewhere. Okay, it doesn't look like that's happening. We'll go on over here around this island. Potentially a village up here. And there is. So we'll go ahead and stop there. This was, I have it marked for 10. Let's do a search right now, just for fun. Entertain. Search. Hey, we got it at 5. How about that? So my theory's kind of out the window that I was talking about with the 10 and 5 idea, but it's okay. There's a village up here that can pop up. And I found a lot of villages already. Makes me feel like there's not going to be a lot in North America. And I probably should have been counting, but that's okay. I don't have to keep raising this up a lot. On my map, it's showing this one's not very high. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and sail. Sail away, sail away. We're gonna go up the coast through to China. Potentially village? No village. Okay. Let's go back down. Go across more of the coast. I'm trying to decide if I want to go into the river for China or not, or if I want to wait until in a little bit. I should probably just do it right now, and then I can take a trip I'm torn because I'm leaving an area that I haven't explored yet. But I do need to explore more of the map. And yeah, I probably should have. I should have went back down and got that. That's okay. We'll hit the supply port because I'm going to need that. There's no other ports for me to go to in this river. And we're going to go to the end of the river no matter what villages I find. So right now we're doing really good for the fact that we've gotten a really big number of villages. Like I mean, I've had several, of course, that I thought they would be there and they're not. But they've definitely been front-loaded, which means that whenever I get into North America, there's not going to be as many, which is a huge boon. I really don't like exploring like the Amazon, and dealing with the Gulf is really annoying. So, yeah, I'm really happy to realize that North America is not going to, or the Americas, I should say, are not going to have that many. Looks like freaking river for China is empty. There's one village. There's supposed to be, oh, I'm sorry, actually there's only 4 that's supposed to be here. I thought there was 5. I was like, my icons are a little too close for a port. Because, spoiler alert, there is a port in this river later. We will worry about that at another time though. So let's stop here, and this one is actually a very demanding one. So we'll get the friendship up. 10. 15. 20. I probably shouldn't have done a stream so late. I'm getting a little bit tired. I'm gonna start falling asleep mid-stream. That'll be beautiful. Hey guys. Alright, so 35. I need to get this up to, I think, 50. Just for fun, let's check 40. Waste a second or two there. 50. Search. Alright, here we go. Awesome. Gambling. Good, really good, guys. I think what I will do, is supply here, just to make sure, just to be very, very safe with this. All right, so let's load up. I mean, really, I have no reason why I don't have to be safe. Okay, so we got that. And we will head on down to this village. And this is an immediate find, so that's good. And then we have... let's go... Let's just do a Japan real fast. Oh, I was afraid there was going to be a skip. Man, I have bombs. What am I doing? Oh, I let it damage my ship. Oh, shoot. Okay. Here's a bomb. That's embarrassing. I got screwing around trying... I was wanting to land my ship so that way it wouldn't take damage. Yeah, that didn't work out. That's okay. It's only lightly damaged. Oops. Tried to save some time by clicking quickly and did not work out for me. Ah, everything's falling apart. Alright, so there's 5. 10. I need to get this up to 30 for this one. And then there's a supply port to the north, which I don't... Do I need to hit that? I should probably check my supplies. And then I can check for a village that's on the southern part of Japan. I don't need to supply. I went ahead and supplied before the storm. It's always good to supply before the storm. So that damage, I don't know if that's actually going to cause any real harm in my run. And it looks like that village isn't there. So we are going to just go straight south from here. There's a supply port. I just want to make sure I hit it. Or at least I see the islands. Okay, so I see them. We'll get to the port since I need to discover it. I do not need to stop here. And then we will go straight southwest for a potential spot for a village, which is not there. And then we're going to go straight west. Here, I'm going to check village locations. Which here's one, of course. Ah, misclicked. Land at this village, yes. I actually don't have a number for what I need to entertain them. I'm going to guess around 40. So I'm not even going to bother stopping until I get to 40. And then I have another potential village just to the west of here. So I want to get to that. Okay, so let's check. Oh man. Okay, let's just sail. Let's just go stock up. I was hoping not to have to stock up until after I'm out of food. Until after that, but that's fine. I'm gonna stock up right now. I shouldn't lose any men. Oh, I'm trying real hard to like run this tighter than I really should. While I'm here, I might as well go on and discover this other port that's to the south. And we'll head back. So nobody died. That is one thing that's annoying if you run out of both food and water. I think you have crew that can die pretty much immediately. Okay, so there's that. Let's go up north. And this time we'll actually have enough food to entertain them. Let me double check whether this village over here is up here. Looks like it's not. Oh, you know what? Let's go around, double check. Okay, am I in the wrong location for this? Let me go check for that village first. That's what I was looking for. I was trying to find the path through. Spend 4 food for every 10, so I need 16 food to entertain them. And I have like 30 some odd, so it won't be good. Gonna stock up. Oh, of course I have men that wanted to leave. Well, that was kind of a waste for me to go and discover that port to the south because okay, let's use a bomb, which makes it super frustrating. Because I really wanted to sail off and not have to worry about any storms. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go back down, grab this get a bunch of men. And then we'll get our exploring in. I'm just going to go straight to the northeast from here. And we'll kind of just kind of wing it from there about how I'm going to get myself over to near the Bering Strait. Oh, shoot. That's not what I wanted, Fred. I wanted to treat them first. Okay. We're alright. This is fine. We'll be okay. I'm short 3 men, but you know what, whatever. We'll live. If the shop was open, I'd probably go ahead and repair the ship, but it's not. So we'll just need to. I actually could just buy some lumber and stop somewhere and repair the ship, but nah, it's fine. Alright, so I'll just go ahead and go straight this way for a ways. And that actually shows me that I'm directly south of Japan. Being there. There's my supply port, which puts me a little bit kind of where I am. Exactly. So I'll just keep going this way, probably for like, what, 3 days, give or take? And then we'll tuck it in toward Russia. I don't want to get too close to Japan. Okay, so we're clear of it now, so we'll go ahead and start heading back toward Russia. Explore that coastline. I mean, there's nothing there, so it probably isn't even actually beneficial to bother with this. But we'll do it anyway. This is that little bar land. Before you get to the coast. And we'll just hug the coastline here. Actually, no, I won't. I'm going to go ahead and go south because I'm going to be blocked off by a chunk of land down here. If I don't. There we go. Go around it. There's a supply port over here. I do not need to stop. We'll make ourselves over to Nome, and I think we do not need to stop there either. Failing any unforeseen circumstances. We've already discovered Nome, so we don't need to go back to that. I do want to make sure I go south enough so I don't hit islands that are over on the southern tip of Alaska. I'm hoping to see them. I don't want to get caught up in them. Okay, so there they are. Cool, I'm right where I want to be. This is fantastic. I'm real happy with that. I am navigating. I'm the best navigator ever. At least that's my story. Until somebody beats my time after I finish this, I'm going to claim that I'm the greatest navigator. So, do I want to... Yes, I do want to restock. Because I'm not going to have any other ports for a while. There's Santa Barbara, but I have 2 villages that could potentially pop up between there. And I really hate these ports that have the guy off to one side. I can't just go straight up into it. I have to actually press over. Ah, what a game. What a game. Making you press over. Okay. So let's go down. And so here's actually the struggle that I have with this. Is the Pacific is widely unexplored right now. There's big swaths of it that are not explored. And if I don't go ahead and explore them, I'm going to have issues later if it's not enough fame. So I get into this conflict. Do I go ahead and just like jet off into it and like go toward Hawaii, for instance? Or do I not? So let's look at that. Yeah, that is a lot of space. So I think I'm gonna, we're gonna stop in Santa Barbara, even though I really don't need the supplies. I'm gonna stop here, and we're gonna sail off into the Pacific to try to explore more, just to make absolutely sure that I do not need it. Because man, that is not going to be fun to have to come back and explore more in the Pacific. And that is really the big area that you can collect a lot of area to add to the map. So I think we'll sail what? Let's see what 3 days gets us. There's 2. There's 3. Pretty good. So 1 more day this way, and then we'll sail 3 days southeast. Excuse me, southwest. Oh, he always pops up and I freak out because I'm afraid that it's going to be a storm. Worry about my food, which is kind of silly because I got plenty of food and I've got supply ports all around me. But I essentially do need to end up back at Santa Barbara. You know, I think that's plenty. I think that's gonna do it. So let's go back this way. We'll sail for like 4 days. Make that 3 days. So there's 1. 2, and I'm hoping with 3 days of exploring this, I can just go northeast, and that'll get me right back to Santa Barbara, and that looks to be about right. So, yeah, here we go. Hopefully that should be enough. Hopefully that's all the exploring I have to get done. Now this is of course not to finish the map, it's just getting enough so that way my fame will, between it and the discoveries that I turn in, the fame will be high enough. That's going to be a lot of fun thinking about whenever I have to turn in discoveries. Oh, because they're going to take a while. Alright, so let's pop into Santa Barbara. Might as well stock up again just to play it safe. I'm pretty sure I will be fine, but there are potentially several villages over here. And, yeah. I just find it kind of funny that there's a lot of time to be saved on this run. And this is going to add to it. I'm just going to check how many discoveries I have. We filled up 6 pages, so we have 30. There's 20 more villages out there somewhere. Which actually, considering... that actually doesn't sound so great. I don't want there to be that many. So there's this village, and this one actually takes a lot, if I recall correctly. So entertain. Oh no, actually I haven't even been to this one before, so we'll do up to 10, and then we'll check. Hey, there we go. It's the one to the south that I actually did not pass yet. I might have been close enough for it to pop up if it's there. No, it didn't. Okay, there it is. So this one, they require 40. do something on my phone to bug me. So yeah, by the time that I get to the split for Cayenne, I'm going to, oops, I should have searched at 40. By the time I get to that, I'm going to have, this village is fine. I hope the other one isn't here before the port. The next one is the Crystal Skull, if it's here, and if it is, I'm going to have to just backtrack, because I'm not going to have enough food to entertain them enough. Of course it's there. Why wouldn't it be there? I mean, this is exactly what I should be expecting from this run, is every single village I don't want to have happen, happens. I mean, it definitely helps with, like, the extra fame. But yeah, I don't have enough food to take care of it, so I have to go back and fiddle around with stuff. Looking at my map, though, I think this is probably my last really big one before I have another port. Well, I don't have to stock up. I'll just put it that way. I'll be okay. So let's go back up to the Crystal Skull and collect that. I can't help thinking what I'm doing. I'm going to be actually overkill on my fame. Alright, so here we go. This one's going to require an entertainment of 50. I have to admit, the Crystal Skull is actually such a fascinating artifact, and it kind of takes me back to the theory that Egyptians actually crossed the Atlantic and established themselves in South America, but the natives kind of drove them out over and over again. I mean, they'd probably settle in, the natives would be like, oh hey, what do you got here? And then they'd attack them, and yeah, they decided this isn't going to work out and move on somewhere else and do the same thing, which is why you can find structures that have similar build to what the Egyptians did in ancient Egypt. And there's several actual artifacts that are, I mean, they open your eyes. They really open your eyes. So I do need to restock in Panama. Oh, where my cat went. Getting a good bit of slowdown, it looks like. Okay, so let's restock here. Oh geez, let me go hire those 3 other guys that I'm short on. So the reason I have my splits how they are, like Cayenne being so far away, is because I wasn't entirely sure what route I was going to take, and I didn't want to do something like Santa Barbara, because it's only a supply port, and so whatever I do there is going to be, like, I could potentially skip it, so I didn't want to bother sticking that in there and then finding out, oh no, actually I don't even need it. So, yeah, that's why I don't have any other port from Dili to Cayenne. Of course, I hit Dili a lot sooner than I originally intended, so I might adjust that split later. I don't know exactly how you modify splits. So that's something else I'm going to have to look into in using this software. Immediately awesome. Oh man. I just got this temptation to reach over and save. I'm like, no, leave it alone. Don't do that. That's not what you do in this playthrough. We need to head out off the coast a little bit. Of course that village is there. Of course it is. I didn't want it to be there, and it is. This actually isn't that bad, so I won't worry about it too much. We need to get them to 40. halfway there with our entertainment. And I mean, I know I got food, and there's a supply port that is not far away on the South American coast, so I'm not too worried about like running out of food or anything. It's just like these more exotic locations with what they have just take up so much more time, and they have they can throw off my food supply, and they can throw a wrench into things. But it is nice to know that because of what they are, they also get more fame, so that means that we're not going to stop there. There could have potentially been a village right south of it, and there wasn't. And there's pretty much nothing else until the next supply port, and I definitely want to pick that up. Or south of this one, I should say. So, yeah, those two supply ports are kind of close. There's a potential village just north of that second port that I passed. And then there's one more supply port down here that I definitely want to grab, which I probably should have put on my timer. How crazy. I actually should have put Montevideo on my split. I actually originally did. And then I took it off just because I figured, well, whenever I get there, again, I might not use it, and that's silly because that's a supply port that I'm going to need to use because that's right outside of a river that has several village locations. And yeah, I could really use that, so I don't know. The splits are not ideal, but hey, you know what, that works out. Just checking for the village over here. Oops, I got myself caught in there. And then there is a path that opens up over here. Sadly, there's also an event that will kill the wind. And hopefully that doesn't happen while I'm here. So this should be an easy search, and it is. Leon Penguin. So let's get ourselves through here. Hey, the event didn't hit. Awesome. So now we will go... What are you doing out here? What are you doing out here, buddy? You don't belong here. Nobody wants you here. Nobody wants you here. I should be the only person out here. Only ship, I should say, out here. Not just only person. Alright, so here's Montevideo. Keep hitting that. And I can, oops, press a different button to get through that text. Come on, Sarston. What are you doing? What are you doing, man? Wasting so much time. Supply everything. Let's get out there. Let's get back out there. Doing real good, guys. Super proud of you all. All 0 of you watching the stream. Okay, so this one I actually don't have any level on. So we'll test a couple. Actually, I have it set for 10, I think. No, 15. And then I crossed that out and got 20. But yeah, 15 works. So that luck level is still high. Because if your luck is low, then that's going to cost you 20. Which is one of the big reasons why I bothered with getting my luck up. The other reason is because you don't have to deal with storms as much. Which you still do, so it's kind of almost pointless at that rate, but hey, you know what, it only takes a minute or so to actually get your level up pretty high when you have the right setup. So if I'm doing this right, if I mark this right, I should only need to do 20. Good news is we're not that far from the end now. Okay, let's take off. And there's 2 more potential locations over here. Let's go see if either one is there. Okay, it's that one. I'm gonna skip. Let's go check the other one first. And then we'll come back. Oh, I'm so glad that one's not there because it takes a lot of food too. Which means a lot of fame, but I'm more concerned whenever I get into like a place like this. I get more concerned about running out of food. So I have this set for 30. For how much you need to entertain them. So let's entertain. Make them happy. Probably getting low on food now too. But that is the last village for this this river. Let's get out of here. How much food we got? Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to stock up. I'm curious how much damage my ship has. I mean, there's no doubt that it is damaged, but it can't be very much. And I'm not going to bother checking the screen for it, because it really doesn't matter. I don't see any point in stopping to repair it, because it's not going to affect my speed if it's a low amount. At least not enough to spend an extra, minute or so being in the screen to check, and then taking it over to a shop to get it repaired, and you'd have to listen to the damn guy that works at the shop that's like, hey, you look like you don't know about ships. And then wants to talk to you. And you're just like, can you leave me alone? Like, I appreciate you trying to help, but just go away. So, Rio de Janeiro. We're gonna pop on into this little river that's coming up. And, whatever the heck that was. And then this, we will hug the coast. Sadly, you can't just keep exploring a lot. We'll go up a little bit and then come back down. Especially need to be careful because there might be storms around here. But we are going to stock up at Cayenne, and we have reached Cayenne. So, we will stock up, and we're going to check the Amazon River. Honestly, we're making really good time, because after we're done with the Amazon River, we just need to sail around the coast of the Gulf, and then go up the Mississippi, and grab those few ports in Cuba, and then, that's pretty much it. Gotta finish out the story. I'll come back for that one. I know that's an immediate discovery, but it's just, there's nothing down that way. I'll grab that one in a little bit. I just want to get to the end and then come back. Actually, let's go down here. Because if this one's here, it's an immediate grab, and it is. Of course, I lost some men. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of this one. Hopefully this one isn't popping, and it looks like it's not. Okay. I was worried that the big one was going to be here, and it takes 55, maybe it's 50, friendship to work. Luckily it didn't come through, and that one didn't either, which was kind of big too. Okay, so we got all the southern, and we got the longest part of it done. Let's go on back, and I have 2 villages that I need to go and check again. Shouldn't check again, I need to check period. Like that one I didn't check yet. But I'll do that on my way back out. Okay, so this one, I'm getting myself lost. This one says 15. Let me just take it to 10 and see if that's enough. Beautiful. There's another one done. Cultural artifact. The balsa. 24 food. Running a little low. Hopefully this one isn't here either, because it takes a good bit of food. Of course it is. Should be okay. It's going to make me a little bit tight on food. I just need 20. Nope, I'm gonna need 25. Oh, of course some crew want to stay. Why would I expect otherwise? What else can go wrong? So we have 12 food now. See, this one is going to require friendship of 20. I'm going to run out of food if I do that. I could plunder. Let's just come back. I'll get these 2 villages after I stock up real fast. I should plunder, honestly, but whatever. This is a point where you can save time. We'll just leave it at that. And I could actually go ahead and pick up a couple of men while we're at it, because I shouldn't be losing anything from those 2 villages. So this actually works out fine. I hate that I'm doing some backtracking, but whatever. We'll do what we're doing. What do I need? Only like 4. Okay, fine. I'll take 3. Oh! I didn't realize I was only down to 12 men. Oh, 9 men. I'm at 12. Well... had I realized that, I definitely would have treated. This is what you get for not paying attention. Yep, we're going to supply, and then we're going to head out, grab those 2 villages. That's right, I got attacked, and I had guys leave. That's what it was. So yeah, we'll head back out. We'll go grab those 2 villages, and then whenever we're starting to run low on supplies again, is when we'll go into a port to gather some more men. So I need 8 more men right now. So this needs a friendship of 20. Excuse me, my eye itches. There's 10. And 20. I'll go and search. Let's sail out of here. Grab this one. Excuse me. Oops, not sail. Search. And I'm so glad I didn't lose more men. I'm already down to 12. That makes me so unhappy. Why was I not paying attention and just did the treating sailors so that way I'll get some more want to join me? Oh well. How are we at with food? I mean, we got lots of food. There's a village around here. Guess not. Oh god, that freaked me out because that ship. Oh man, my eye is itching. All the times. This is not a time for my eye to itch, jeez. So let's get over here. There we go. That should be okay. Fine, we'll treat. We'll do the whole treating. I should have plenty of guys. I only need 8. Only 10? That's a good thing I just need 8. It's gonna bug me the whole time. Not while I'm speedrunning, come on. Got our men. Let's get our supplies. And you'll notice that we still have lots and lots of money. I mean, just a ridiculous amount of money for what I need. Oh, and I gotta resist that urge to save again. Man, that is a huge temptation. Just like saving every chance you get. Because I'm so used to doing that while playing this on emulator. To the north. Nah, that's fine. I'll do that after I come out of the Mississippi. You know, I probably should have been counting how many villages I've found, but it's fine. Gotta let the music do its own thing. You don't need to hear me. Yeah, I won't bother restocking. Because the last potential villages that are around, actually the one at the northern tip of the Mississippi could be a big one. And if I was counting, I would know the chances of that being a big issue. But whatever, it's fine. I got enough food. Even if that is there and I have to entertain the heck out of these guys. I'll need 16 food and I'll have plenty left for getting back. So it's okay. Please don't be there, please don't be there, please don't be there. Alright. Alright guys. Of course the wind is dying down. From what I understand, the different seasons actually play through in this game. So during certain seasons, the northern hemisphere has storms and then it doesn't. And then other parts of the year, the southern hemisphere has storms and it doesn't, and so on. So, I don't know. That might affect wind currents too. I know that they put a lot of detail in this game, so it kind of makes me wonder just how much you'll find with that, but yeah. Either way. So we're gonna go supply over at the last port that I end up coming across. There'll be 4 of them. And I believe that's Santo Domingo that I'm gonna end up hitting. I'm gonna kinda ignore. Of course. Why wouldn't I have a storm? I was hoping this wouldn't happen before I dock. Because after I come back out, it pretty much resets the chance for another storm. Okay, so I need to go south here. I need to go on the southern side of this island. And this will get us to Santo Domingo, which actually I should probably put this on my splits. All my levels are looking good, and then we need to go up the northern, or along the coast of the North America. Englishing is fantastic. This is just nerve-wracking now because I have 2 more potential villages, and it doesn't matter if they're there or not because, I mean, I pretty much just need to go there. So I'm not too worried about that aspect. But what is nerve-wracking is if I've explored enough to have enough fame after I turn in the maps and I turn in all these discoveries. So, yeah, this is a big question mark now. And right at this moment, I should have 49 villages, if I've done this right, or 50, one or the other. Because this should be the last, yeah, this is the last village, if I did everything right. Do I have to have all of them? No, but it does make me comforted if that is the case. So let's actually double check. So last page, of course I don't check early. Okay, there's 49. Oh, and that's the hard part about this too, is I don't know if there's actually only 49 or if there is genuinely 50. Because there's one person who wrote this huge guide that everybody turns to for this game. And I don't blame them. They have fantastic, tons of information. It's very thorough. The problem is they say that there's 49 villages that'll load at a time. And I have a save that... Oh, speaking of save, I almost went and saved on the emulator. Reaching over for it. But I have a save where I just had 50 villages. 50. So that kind of proves, it does prove that there are 50 villages you can end up with. Which makes me wonder if it varies between saves. I had another run where I could have swore I found all of them and I ended up with like 47. So I don't know. It might vary, it might not. I just might be missing one right now. But I'm absolutely positive I had a save that was 50. And I might be a little bit too far north for Lisbon right here, but we're gonna keep going east. Yeah, that's up in England. We're too far. Alright, so we're in the final stretch of this. If I did everything right, if I explored enough. Let's wait till daytime. Let me check my map real fast for no particular reason. Oh, I don't think that's explored enough. I think I will have to go out and explore more. Unless those really big discoveries really make the difference. I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be really close. And it's going to be like another 5 minutes before I find out, because I have to turn in all these discoveries. I have 48. Or no, I don't. I have 49. So I got to turn all these in. I'll have like over 100 ingots after all said and done. Which the money won't matter. I'll have so much of it. And I'll have reached exactly what I needed to do. Discoveries. I wish it didn't pop up the window for telling you all about it. Like, I already saw that, and I can look it up at any time. Just let me turn in the discovery and be done with it. But no. You're gonna learn whether you want to or not. Oh, I didn't mark I didn't do my split. I'll do my split for whenever I leave Lisbon, and I can just adjust the name later. Ultimately, it doesn't much matter. It's just hard because we have to wait for all of these. We have to turn in all of them. One at a time. And And as you can see, 7 pages. So there's another 36 that I have to turn in. Or actually, no, 31. I'm miscounting again. Wait, no. Yeah, 6 full pages, 5 each, so I have 29 now to turn in. It just takes so long just doing this part. Oh, I really wish I did my split for when I came into Lisbon instead of out. But that's okay. We'll get through this. I'm just glad I'm actually almost done. Well, hopefully. I'm gonna find out I'm just a little bit short on my fame. I can't help feeling that. The nice part is that I do have an easy way of getting a lot more fame if I need to. I have a route that I can take. It's just painfully boring, and it's going to eat more time, but it is easy. That's of course going to matter by how much fame I need to turn in. To gain. I should ask him about rumors after turning everything in. I wonder if he actually has anything he lists off that hasn't been discovered. If everything's been discovered. Yeah, I can't think of any place that I missed. So yeah, I really am thinking that there is a variance in how many villages actually do load. Which would make a lot of sense, because I think ultimately the simple solution to the game is to pretty much set it up where each location is a coin toss on whether it's going to be there or not. And I mean, most players are not going to notice if there's exactly 50 or less, or more. But at the same time, I feel like I would have seen, like I've had 49, 50, and 47, I think it was. And again, oh, you know, actually, now that I think about it, I definitely missed 2 in that one run, so maybe it was only 49. But I have 100% for sure and for certain had 50. I'm absolutely positive of that. Done with these. After I'm done with turning them all in, I can head on over to Amsterdam. Hopefully we have enough fame. Actually, it'd be really awesome if I have enough fame after just turning all these in. Okay, so that's all of them. Alright, I'm getting out of here. You bum. Making me work so hard. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I have enough discovered to make almost 9,000. 9,000 fame. I don't think so. You know what? The more I think about it, it's going to be close. It's going to be really close. And if it's not, I do have a plan. And it'll tack on like a good 5 to 10 minutes. Oh, I didn't even find Stonehenge. What the heck? I'm dumb. Let's go and grab that. Jeez. I would have figured I would have passed by here. Okay, so well, yeah, there's 50. There's 50 discoveries. Oops. man, that's hilarious. Of course, I'm gonna get there at night. Alright. Oops, I didn't clear Lisbon. Okay, so we reached Amsterdam at 2:08:43. I knew I was gonna mess up my splits. I made 3 mistakes on them now. Have you gotten used to sea travel? Oh my god, I haven't even picked up, I don't even have Paula yet. Oh my god, I have enough fame. Alright. Oh man. Wow. Oh god. This is exciting. This is so... Oh fuck, I almost skipped it. Oh, I'm so excited about this. Because I did have enough fame, and I blew right past exactly how much I needed anyway. Alright, Paula. I'm going to... I'm just excited. Oh, I'm super excited about this. So I'm going to start heading toward Asia. And this is what makes it so funny, though, is because if this plays out correctly, long story short, this girl's saying she was kind of left an orphan or whatever. She's kind of left on her own, and she's like, can you just take me around the world so I can try to find where I am originally from? And Hans is all like, oh my goodness, like we can't take somebody. And then he turns around after hearing the story, he's like, oh, like this kind of breaks my heart listening to you. Shoot, I'm trying to think if I should... I probably would save a lot of time going through the north, but I'm gonna take the southern route for a couple of reasons. The first one is I do still need a specific dialogue to happen, and I think you have to end up going through around India, maybe, I'm not positive. I also don't need to be going this far this way, but I think you need to end up in that area before you get the dialogue you need to finish the game. And then also, oh jeez, come on, give me a break. We're gonna pop in here. This might actually give us an opportunity to get the dialogue. And I also might just be short on dialogue that I've gotten. So yeah, she's talking about like they've been searching all over the place, and Hans is like, you can just keep sailing with us. And, long story short, this whole like love triangle thing, well not love triangle, this whole thing about like Ernst and Paula being totally into each other kind of plays out in the dialogue, and then Hans keeps hinting like, you know, you don't have to leave, you can stay with us forever. Oh, it's a good thing I picked up 5 bomb, because I'm needing one here, and I'm probably going to need one around Japan. In fact, I can almost guarantee I will need one around Japan. Hopefully I don't need one around India then, because that's going to be really annoying. We're just going to cut across here, because I don't need to actually follow the African coast. And we'll head on down here. Man, this is actually running really good time too. I'm probably going to finish this around 2:20, maybe sooner, probably sooner, assuming no unforeseen circumstances like hitting that trigger that's right there for the stupid phosphorus light. Should I pop in here? No, I'm good. Do I want to cut across? Yeah, we're gonna cut across here. Hit the southern part of India. Essentially just go over north of Madagascar. There we go. So here we go, north of Madagascar. We're just going to cut across here. Hopefully there shouldn't be any storms. That balm still should be in effect, since I haven't stopped anywhere since using it. And I'm kind of wondering how far I can get away with sailing, because I would like to not end up stopping in India. Okay, so there's the 2 ports, there's the island port. We'll go slightly, of course. Shoot, did I use my bomb? Guess I'll have to use my bomb. I could go back and grab more, but I don't want to. So, let's just go ahead and truck it to China. The Chinese chicken. Since we're already using our bomb. What I'm hoping to do is get myself just outside Zayton, or whatever it's called, and then hopefully Hans will do his little speech about wanting to go to Zipengyo. Where is this? Where am I? Oh, okay, I know where I am. I'm dumb, not paying attention. There should be a port over here. We'll go to it. Oops, I got myself a little bit turned around. There's a port right over here that I want to stop at. And that will get us a chance to supply. And hopefully we'll get our dialogue. Oh god, I think it's because I'm in China that I'm not gonna get the dialogue. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna end up getting dialogues right now that I have to go through. Which I hope not. I'm hoping he'll mention that he wants to go to the land of Zipengyo. Which he might not, because I'm already in China, but I'm not in the right place. This might be okay. I'm not positive. This might be okay, though. I'm gonna keep going in and out a few times. This is not looking good. Shoot. Okay. I'm gonna have to go to another port, I guess. Away from China. Alright, well, let's take off. Supply, might as well. So this is gonna eat a little bit of time. That's frustrating. I think it will be over 220 at this rate. So the closest port that I have is more or less straight south. And then I'll just go hit this landmass here and follow it, and then just like straight down from here. There'll be 2 island masses, and I gotta go kind of between the water there. And there'll be a port right in this area. Here we go. Okay, so now, fingers crossed we get this conversation. Please, 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 please. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted. Here we go. I want to see the land of Zipengyo. So I guess you can't be in China. Maybe I just needed to leave the dock and come back. I don't know. Either way. Either way, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do it right. We're doing really good, guys. I'm so excited about this. I'm bummed that it looks like it's going to be over 220. But that actually puts a pretty nice benchmark for somebody else to aim for, if not myself later on. So we'll stop here, and I think, let me see. Does this guy tell us? Or do I need to go elsewhere? To the northeast. Okay. Yep, let's go. Heck yeah, we're gonna go. Hopefully I don't hit a storm, because we're gonna be sailing around near Japan without any balm. And, yeah. Oh boy, Nagasaki. Yeah, we're gonna stop in Nagasaki. And we're gonna leave again. Give me the good news. Zipping you. Yes. Yes. Let's go look around. Okay. Okay. I think we need to go to the inn. I think. These people look a bit like Paula. Paula looks Japanese, but she's actually Chinese. Oh, I'm sorry, that was a spoiler. Alright, so we hit just over 220. That sucks. Oh, we're so close. We're gonna do it, guys. Oh, you know what? I'm past my split for Zayden. I messed up on my split again. Alright, so we're gonna get out of here. And, wait, we have to talk to somebody else, I think. Last time I did this, I happened to, let's go, here, I'll go to the end again. I have to talk to somebody around here who mentions, who can answer the question. Let's do the guild. I hate to find out that I have to go over here. I can't remember who I need to talk to about this. Yes, I'd like to speak to your manager. Oh man, guys. Okay, so I've been to the trader. I have not been to the boat shop. But somebody knows here in this port. So it's, okay. Yeah. I think honestly it does, like, randomize. That's what I'm suspecting. Because I could have swore the last time that I ran this, I had to go to the trader. The Yellow Sea was always flowing in the same direction. And it wasn't salty brine either. Wow, that's supply. I'm actually pretty sure I have plenty of supplies to make it to where we need to go, but we are almost there, guys. We're so close. I can taste it. That salty brine finish. Oh, that actually makes it sound really gross. So close. 225. That's what we're aiming for. Actually, with all the end credit stuff, that might be a little bit longer. Chang'an. Alright. We're home. We're finally home. This one right here. There we go. Yeah! Alright. So time ends whenever I can click out from the how many days were sailed. Come on, dialogue. We can do this. I'm glad that the text is at its fastest by default, but it also sucks that the text actually, I say that there's actually no setting for the text speed. Oh, I'm so close. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Finally found your home, Paula. Found your parents. Guess this means goodbye. I guess so. Unless you'd like to travel with me. There we go. Isn't that a happy ending? Yeah. Under 225. Oh, that's good. I'm really happy with that. So we're gonna go ahead and let it do the finish up the story. Man, I'm really happy about this. Because I was thinking whenever I was setting this up, I was thinking it'd be about, I was saying 2 to 2.5 hours. And I was worried it'd be closer to 3 hours. But yeah, 2.5 hours. Man, that feels good. So let's go ahead and get this wrapped up. Just waiting for the story to finish. I'm off the clock now. That's super exciting. So yeah, that was my first speed run. Under 2.5 hours. Real happy about that for an Ernst run. I did get a little bit more fame than I needed, and that was probably because I had a lot of villages that were very high fame. I also did some extra exploring, but that was more of a just in case thing, because the fame that you get from the different villages is going to be pretty much dependent on the difficulty of finding stuff. So you don't really know how much fame you're going to get at the end of the day from all of the villages, because you could find just all of the low quality ones, and the high quality ones you don't find any. It's a real possibility. So it's going to be hard to try to find a consistent amount of the map that you can map out. But I think I pretty much lucked out with this, because I had so many villages that required so much, but will give so much fame for each one. And in the process, I mean, considering the route that I took too was kind of pretty bold and doing a lot of exploring, but apparently was pretty necessary. So I think this is a great run. There's definitely a lot of points to save a lot of time. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody wanted to take some time, they could easily get it under 220. If not myself doing it. But I think one of the big things that I really want to find out is how much each of those little squares, how much each of them give for fame. And if there's even a variance for, like, well, you know, around Europe is X amount of fame, but like in the Pacific, it's more for each square and so on. I don't think that's the case. I feel like that's not the case, because you can kind of explore right around Europe, uncover a lot of the black area, and it still, still doesn't matter. So there we are, guys. That was the end.